Alright, do you have your stuff included now?
Yep, my audio is checked to be included.
Well, how is Crazy at Talladega?
Where do I start? I am not very happy with him. I didn't have any real like uh collision with him except for once in the first yellow flag. Apparently, I was quote ghosted, and he turned me into the infield kind of area, by the start finish line. But I'm not happy with him because he wrecked my driver on the last lap when we had a shot to win. I am not
Dixon,
happy with him at all.
What do you think of him?
I think he needs to mind his place as a driver and not a manager of this league. And I get he can act all big and bad whoever he wants in his league, but in ours, he and Piggy straight up told him that he's not an admin. So he needs to kind of acknowledge that. But um, I also think that he can be a little more polite because he's kind of rude from time to time. But other than that, I don't really have an issue with him.
How is Dega in general?
Dega, it was a fun race. I enjoyed it. It was kind of one of those races where somebody can lead the entire race and they can do good the entire race, and then on the last lap it all kind of goes to but uh Dega didn't end the way it should have. Um, like I said, I'm not happy with Crazy about Dega and wrecking my driver, but I'd say overall Talladega was okay. It's kind of just a recurring theme where whenever he runs, it doesn't end the way it should. Because me and my driver, Real Deal, put I don't even know how much practice into running together at Talladega and working on getting better drafting. We had a strategy. We had put a lot of work into it, and I'm disappointed to see that yet again because of something Crazy did. My team is screwed out of a win.
How was the Roval in general?
I hate that race, and I can't wait for it to be off the schedule next year. Um, I it's kind of a me thing. I didn't run too well. Dixon's That's a little fishy how he's not on a normal controller and he can run every track perfectly, but um I feel like the Roval shouldn't have been included, and I don't want it to be here next season. If it is, I'm probably going to sit out that race. I know me and my driver, Real Deal, were very frustrated with it, and we were not too happy with the track. We were having issues keeping our cars in line. Like he was tight and then he was loose, tight and then loose, and then I could run okay, but it's one of those tracks where you either tolerate it and kind of like it, or you despise it, and I despise it. My driver and teammate despises it. I know league owner despises it, but I don't even know why it was included on the schedule in the first place.
Does Dixon deserve to get penalized?
For disconnecting and running like 4 laps in the Roval race when we were supposed to be under caution, I think he should get DNF'd, and we should give Piggy the win for that race because not only did he disconnect midway through, we called caution midway through the race because myself, my teammate, and the 59 car had all gone around, and we were supposed to be under caution. And he's like, "Oh, everybody's rolling, so he just won't call it when it's not his place to call. If it's a caution or not." So, and I feel like he shouldn't get the credit for that win because of him trying to insert himself into the leadership for one, and then for two, he disconnected midway through. And I don't really care if that's a technical issue or not. Least you could have did was apologize and not backsass the admin.
Did Death Wish do better at at a road course today?
I've definitely seen him run better at road courses, but today was just kind of it was an off for everybody today. I have a feeling that there's room for improvement in all of us at road courses, but Death Deathwish is he's improving gradually in kind of all of the fields of racing. It's just we all need to show a little bit more love to road courses and practice sessions with our teammates. So he's getting there. Yeah, it's just we all need to put a little more effort in.
Should I have drove better at Talladega? If so, tell me why.
Um, I'm a little frustrated with Deathwish at Talladega because early on he shoved me into the wall, but it's no big deal. I have a feeling that didn't really change much because I don't think there was a yellow because of that or anything. I think it just made me have to use a little bit more gas and try to get back up in the draft. But other than that, I feel like he did fine at Talladega. He was a mid-pack car, but he did fine. I mean, there was. I'd just like to say again, I love how Dixon's on a different kind of controller, and yet he can lead every lap of every race. So I don't know. I still think he shouldn't get the. I still think he should be DNF'd for a Roval, but I think Death did okay at Talladega.
Should Crazy get a warning?
Crazy absolutely needs a warning. He's done this to me and my teammate 2 weeks in a row now. We've been running A-OK. There would have been possibly one of the Rev Racing or RCR cars of mine in victory lane, and then he dumps either me or my teammate or both of us and costs us stay in victory lane. So a warning and maybe a deduction in points because, like I said, I'm not very happy at all for him turning my driver coming off a 2 on the last lap. I'm not happy about that at all.
Should Dixon get a warning?
Dixon, yes, should get a warning and then a DNF because for at the Roval, like I said before, he needs to know his place and not talk like that to the officials and the admins. And I get that disconnecting might have been a technical or internet issue, but just own up to it and like say like I know he said that he's like, oh, it's a technical issue. He's like, it's I don't really know how to explain it, but he needs to not like use that as an excuse to keep rolling when we said that there was a caution. I mean, 3 freaking laps ago, but he should definitely get a DNF and be disqualified for the Roval. I don't really care about Talladega anymore. I mean, he can say whatever he wants. I did try to make a move coming out of turn 4. It's just like how racing goes on the last lap. I mean, coming out of 4, if I would have shoved him out of the way and if I would have got a push, I could have been able to speed away with a win and redeem my Rex teammate. But I mean, it's not his place to say that, oh, everybody's rolling, so just keep it green at the Roval. And I feel like he should get disqualified at the Roval. And I don't really care about Talladega, but I feel like the Roval should go to Piggy. I'm ready for the next question. Sorry.
Is your phone your mic?
Huh?
Is your phone your mic or no?
No, I'm using a headset. Did I cut out?
Just wondering because do you have your phone nearby?
I do have my phone nearby.
You can say whatever you want now, pretty much. That's what I sent to you. Try to make it look fluent.
What you sent me?
Yeah, that you can say whatever you want to cap off the interview.
I feel like a couple drivers need to learn their place, and I feel like a couple drivers need to not try to bud themselves into officiating just because they're the boss somewhere else. Am I allowed to say a swear word or no?
Yes.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think Crazy needs to get his fucking shit together and stop wrecking my fucking team. I mean, it's 2 weeks in a row now. I mean, it's got to show at some point that there needs to be some disciplinary action done. Not by Dixon, because he's not an official, by your Death Wish, because they're the admins and they make the calls. They call the shots, and I feel like they need to call something for him because I'm sick and fucking tired of this happening all the time. Because even in seasons prior, it's always been him and somebody else wrecking on the last lap, and I'm just waiting for Deathwish and Piggy to notice it's a recurring theme. Like it circles back to being him and somebody else on the last lap. So just quit wrecking my fucking drivers. And I don't want to say this like too rudely because I don't have like a personal issue with Dixon. Just it's not your league. Don't try to make it your rules. That's all I have to say to him.